and it's so crazy because I have been shot before, and I know it's really nothing to play with.
Oh my God.
But in the midst of the moment, it was just like I was just so mad, and that's why I hate when I get to that point because I really can't take nothing serious. Like, I'm not a person that gets mad, and at the point where I get mad, I black out.
Right.
I get mad, and life is just a joke. Like, and I hate that for me so bad because I can't take nothing serious. Once I get to that point that I was on that live where shots is ringing and my friends is pulling off with their cars and stuff, and I'm dancing and twerking and laughing, I'm real mad. Like,
yeah, you could have fucked
It ain't
it
that
up.
I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it. I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning.
I'm on Lake Street, yo. When you poppin' in Minnesota, you gotta go check it out. Facts, okay? We gonna be on that joint
live on motherfucking Lake Street, man. It's different.
I don't know how to say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
Today, we have another episode live on Lake Street. We have a very, very, very special guest, Ralasia.
what's goody? What's goody? It's Ralasia. Y'all know.
No, that's right. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
That's good to hear. So, tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're originally from, your background, stuff like that.
I'm from Gary, Indiana. I moved to Minnesota when I was like 8, between 8 to 10. I can't really remember, but
Okay.
yeah, I moved to Minnesota between that time. Grew up over North Minneapolis, well known in a lot of places. Yeah, came out when I was about 12. Transitioned when I was about 4 years ago, so 20, because I'm 24 now.
Okay. All right, that's good to hear. So, how was your journey with transitioning?
I'm gonna say the first couple months was like a battle because you got to catch the hang of like everything, the ins and outs. You know, like you got to catch the drift of transitioning. You know, it's not just you put a wig on and you do this and do that. Like
Right.
it's hormonal therapy, medicine, doctors. It's a lot of stuff you have to do. So jumping straight into it, the first like 6 months was the hardest. After that, I started to see changes, like doing therapy and taking medicine. I started to see changes. So then I'm like, oh shit, yeah. And I just took off running.
That's good to hear. What was the what's the pros about it, and then what were the cons about the whole transitioning journey?
The pros about it is when you transition, I think that this is not something that you just think overnight, like, oh, I want to go from gay to trans. It's something that's, you know, you've thought about, you put thought into it. So a pro would be like you finally yourself, you finally happy, you fully, you know, fully dedicated to being who you want to be with no questions asked. And I would say a con to it is like your dosage of your medicine. Like every time your medicine get up, you know, your mood have to alter, everything alters. This is like hormone medicine, so it's mood altering. It's like you can either pick up on a diet, lose a diet, it all plays an effect in it. So I think, you know, adapting to an upper dosage of medicine is like the biggest con to me, because sometimes it take like months. Sometimes they'll do like a small amount and you'll go, it'll take a couple weeks to adapt. So
Right, that makes sense. And I heard you're all natural, so that's a good thing too. You didn't have to get none of that. Would you ever do it though? Like, would you ever get surgery?
Yeah, I'm getting some surgery
Want
soon.
to?
Yeah.
Okay, where? Like, you already got the shape. Like, what do you need surgery on?
I personally want to I want more hips, and I want to go a little bit, you know, bigger in the butt, you know, just.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, good thing like you already natural. You got that figure. 'Cause
Yeah.
a lot of people have to go through all of that to get that. So that's good.
Thank you.
What is some advice you can give others that want to transition?
Some advice I can give you: don't let nobody opinion stop you from what you want to do. Don't let timing stop you. You know, like, don't let people say, like, let them accept you being a regular gay first before you transition. Jump out there, jump off the edge, be yourself, you'll be 10 times happier than forcing yourself to just be who people accept.
Right. So just be who you want to be. That makes sense. All right. So we gonna move the topic because I wanted to ask you this: Nicki or Meg, and why?
I'm definitely a Barb, so I'm gonna have to, like the queen who's gonna forever hold the crown. The queen, she can't do no wrong in my eyes. She never will, never have. That's the queen, you know. That's mother.
That's mother.
That's mother. She does no wrong. She does no wrong.
Hear you. Okay. And then what you think about that song she dropped? You
I like Bigfoot.
You like Bigfoot?
I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Bigfoot real heavy.
Okay. All right. So you're very known for going viral a lot.
Yes,
For all types of reasons. So I want to know, what was the first time you ever went viral? Like, what was it for, and what was your reaction?
All right, so we're going to take this quick break real quick to highlight our good folks over there at the Kitchen by Baked brand inside the global market. They got some of the best food out here in the Twin Cities. One thing you got to know about me, I don't really go to the mainstream spots. I'm all about the little mom and pop, little neighborhood spots that have the best food. Next time you're out there at the global market, you got to check out the stuffed turkey leg. They got this butter sauce. We're talking about the best wings in Minnesota. It's happening right now at the Kitchen by Baked brand inside the global marketplace, and they're a proud sponsor of Live on Lake Street.
Peter Parker.
I want to know, what was the first time you ever went viral? Like, what was it for, and what was your reaction?
I was a kid. My first time going viral, I was a teenager, actually. I was a teenager in high school, and I was dealing with this man, and I made it was a challenge going around at this time, and it was called the Piece of Your Love Challenge. And I posted him and his girlfriend and me and him, and it was like a big thing, and it went viral, like all over Facebook. I think it went on World Star too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was the first time.
Was it like something you woke up to, your phone was just booming, or like it would just happen throughout the day?
I was with my best friend Ramante at the time, and he was telling me, like, because he was big with internet stuff, you know, like social media and stuff. He always been big, so he was telling me like this gonna go viral, but I didn't believe it because nothing that I posted ever went viral.
Right.
So I didn't really believe it, and he like, if you posted this, gonna go viral. And then I posted it like in the middle of the day, and then it just was going off the hook. Like, it was like 1 second I'll check it, and it was 200 some shares. Then I check again, in like 10 minutes, it's already at 300, 400 shares, and it just went up from there. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I know your phone was booming. You was like, shit, I didn't know it was going to be like this.
It was going up.
So the first time I ever seen you go viral was that altercation you had in the parking lots at Go Room. So how did that even start? Because I already knew it wasn't even about you, or like, what happened?
I'm a girl that love girls, and I think all the bad bitches in the city know this. I'm a girl that love girls. I give compliments. I make girls feel good, whether they well known or they not well known.
Right.
I'm just a girl who love girls. So when I seen that situation happening in the parking lot, and I'm gonna forever say this every time it get brought up, it was too many niggas out there for me to have to put myself on the line to fight somebody for trying to bottle another female. Like, it was so many men outside that day, and he was trying to hit another woman with a bottle. I didn't respect that at all, so I spoke up. Everybody else had their cameras out. I don't like people like that. Like, it was a lot of men that could have said, you know, that's wrong, this female stuff, let these females fight. As a trans woman, I shouldn't have to been the first one to notice that this irregular behavior that a man is trying to bottle a woman.
Right.
That was crazy.
So that's what happened?
That's what happened.
Wow, okay. So that makes sense as to why, because I would have popped off too.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, what's the update on y'all? Is y'all cool? Y'all still beefing? Like, what's up with that?
I don't really see him a lot. I tried to apologize after at Union. I'm not laughing because it's not funny, but I tried to apologize after, and he was having like a breakdown or whatever. So it wasn't really a conversation that was able to be held.
Yeah.
But, you know, if he see any of these interviews, you know, like, stuff happens. You know, I hold no grudge. I hold no ill will towards him.
Right.
I could see him in a club and it wouldn't be nothing, you know, on my behalf because I personally don't have a problem with him. It was just, you know.
Yeah, you just have to stand up for the women.
Yeah.
And that's good to hear. I'm glad that you're like that because a lot of people aren't like you said. It's too many grown ass men out here not telling like, hey, you need to chill out. Like
literally, and it was a parking lot full. That brunch was busting. Like
I
it was a parking lot full.
I was there. I was in the parking lot and I said, ooh. I was like, oh my God, like I seen it firsthand. So then when it went viral, I was like, oh shit, like that thing went everywhere. That was like the first time I really seen you went viral. And then another thing too, somebody tried to like detriment your character, Augies.
Yeah.
Was that the first time he ever did that?
Yeah, I don't know him. He actually did that with my fight from Breakfast Bar actually. When I fought that man, that went viral before that incident at Go Room. And he did something like that then. And he just recently, though, because I told him I would never let it go, you know, like when I see him, you know, I was going to give him his time of fame. But he just recently apologized to me on his social media platform. I've never seen him apologize to nobody else. He's like one of the biggest trolls in Minneapolis, and I've never seen him apologize to nobody else. So I accept his apology because I've never seen him apologize, and he trolls more than half the city.
Oh, trust. Yes, definitely, because he was trolling my dad at a point in time. So, like, when it was one of these, like, live podcast things or whatever, he hopped on there and tried to act like he didn't know me. I said, oh, you know exactly who I am. And I told him, you know, who my dad was, and he apologized. And I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm like, you're apologizing because he don't be giving a fuck.
He
like,
don't care.
He don't care.
But he don't come outside neither, so that's another reason.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he don't give a fuck. But I guess with certain people,
I accepted his apology. But if I would have ever seen him before he apologized, he was going to have his time of fame.
I would have loved to see that, but hey, shout out to Augies for apologizing and being real on that point. Don't do that shit again, though.
Literally.
So, another discussion and a topic I want to go over is the Minnesota Baddies situation, because I knew you were one of the judges, and then y'all were cool. Then all of a sudden, I seen a live where you were just kind of spilling the tea about, you know, what was going on behind closed doors and all that. So what made y'all fall out? Like, what was the reason behind that?
The whole thing behind the Baddies, it was just like, if we're judges, you know, on a show, a judge has an opinion.
Right.
A lot of us judges didn't like that. Even for auditions, we gave a lot of girls no's, and she still gave them tickets. Like, it's literally her way or no way. So it was like, if 3 judges said no, and it's a judge panel, it was 4 of us as judges and then her. 3 of us or 4, even 4 of us was telling the girl no, and she will still go behind and say like, oh, I could see potential in her and give them a ticket. If we judges, we should have a say so.
Right.
Your voice is not heard on that show. She wants you to be a part of everything. I'm not on your show. I'm a judge and a co-host. So that means I do my like pop in and out, you know, like I don't have to be at every event. I have to be at every photo shoot. I don't have to be there when y'all filming everything. Like, if it's something going on and I want to pop through or whatever, and I see y'all posting flyers and stuff, I'm gonna pop through because I'm a co-host. I'm not a cast member. I'm not casted on the show. She didn't like that. She wanted me to be at every interview, every photo shoot, all of that. But that didn't even originally stem from our problem. Like, she got mad that I voiced my opinion of something that's been going around a very long time. And it's like, she didn't like that I voiced it on social media. She rather me tell it to her, but she was already doing funny stuff. So I voiced that, you know, when I come see her at Augies, it's always a smell. And she didn't like that. So that's when she started bashing me on the internet. And
so that's how it started off, her having a smell.
That's where the original beef came from. It wasn't even about me not coming to the Baddies and stuff. She got mad that I agreed with somebody who was saying stuff about her. And I guess she thought I was one of her minions too, that just one of her yes mans basically, because that's what those girls on that show is. They're not getting paid, they're not getting promo, they're not getting nothing.
They're not getting paid or promotion.
They're not getting paid or promotion.
Her nothing to do.
When Natalie Nunn came here, she was with that lady by herself. I didn't see the Baddies at that music video or whatever they had going on.
Yeah,
you know,
supposed
like,
to always bring your team.
If you're a host, bring your team with you. Natalie brings her team with her. You're a host of a show.
Right.
It's just like, you want all this camera time and you want people to back you up. She wants a military army behind her, and I'm just not a girl that could just fall in suit.
Yeah.
Never been.
So you don't think that SK is a girl's girl?
All right, so one time for the homie Jeremy Eggert. We're taking a quick break to talk about his website, Artwork by Jeremy. I know you've been really selling yourself short on the graphic design tip. We need to step up the website. We need to step up the flyers. My man has international clients. He can do all of this for you. He can make your content look fantastic, thumbnails, anything for the gram. He got you covered, okay? Stop selling yourself short, step your life up, and tap in real quick with artworkbyjeremy.com.
Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Never been.
So you don't think that SK is a girl's girl at all?
I don't think she's a girl's girl.
Yeah.
I think she's
She's not.
Yeah.
I'm going to just say flat out, she's not.
Yeah.
Not at all.
She wants foot soldiers, and her life is kind of made up.
Made up. As in, what do you mean by that?
All the stuff that she has going on is made up. Like,
So it's like all that flaunts and shit she doing is not.
Even from when we was doing the show, all of that, she had this mansion and it was going to be filmed in the mansion, a 2-week mansion. That's what was broadcasted to these ladies. The first episode was filmed in a little ass hotel. Like, it was decent size, but it's like people sleeping in twin size beds, sharing a twin size bed. Like, it wasn't all that decent. Like, the little place you rented looked like a hotel. Like, it wasn't that decent. You told these girls that they was gonna have 2 weeks on a show to be able to present this talent, and then they'll win $5,000. But to prevent them winning this money, you keep adding a new girl every other day. It's a new girl posting a flyer saying they're a new baddie, and it's just like, where's this cast? The cast done changed 6 times now. Who's gonna win the money? When is it ending? When is the full episode? Yeah, it's just too much made up stuff.
Is there even $5K to give one of the girls?
I don't think so. I mean, me being me, I personally heard on the podcast that she made $14K in a day off stripping, so off one person. So I don't know what to say.
Hopefully, because
I never seen it,
time
but
wasting. Like, I would hope so.
I ain't see the baddest stripper make $14K off one person, so that's another part of the made up life I talk about.
Yeah, that made up lifestyle. Yeah. So you said something on live about her hosting at the 4th Street and something about an E&J bottle. What was up with? Is that true or what?
Oh no, that's the 200. She was a bartender at the 200, so she locked in with Muhammad, and she both club nights. You're not gonna really see it because it's gonna say rookies in the back of the episode. But that's the 200 Club. They changed the name, of course. So she didn't really film the whole 200. She's filming that section mainly all night, and she's filming them walking out with bottles. But she brung those bottles to the club. She didn't buy them. I was first in there. So another part of the made up lifestyle. She didn't bring those bottles to the club, and then you had Irk and Jerk come out. Nobody drinks E&J. I've never seen that. I've never seen how much is E&J. E&J got to be $40 in the club. I don't even think they got bottle girls that's willing to bring you out. I can't see a bottle girl bringing out no E&J. I honestly think that's the utmost disrespect. You could tell a bottle girl like, "Oh, I want a bottle of E&J." You could go to the bar and order. You could go to the bar and order the whole bottle for.
Yeah, what?
The amount of shots gonna be $50 for some E&J.
Like, no, you don't.
Like, yeah, it just.
This is nuts. Cause like, yeah, when I heard you say that, I'm like, I hope she's lying. Some fucking E&J. I would hope you was lying. I really was hoping.
I'm telling you, I wasn't. It was.
I know your experience. You just shaking your head like, yeah, this ain't gonna last.
Yeah,
because I know you so blunt. So it's like, I know in your head, you was in your face expressions already just told it like, bitch, what is we doing here with these fucking bottles? Yeah,
and then even with coordination with outfits, like, I don't want to match nobody head to toe. Like, she want to order everybody these bulk loads of outfits off Shein. She got mad about that too, that I didn't wear a shirt. I didn't wear the real bad shirts off Shein. She ordered everybody the real bad shirts. I didn't want to be on camera on it. So if you see when I walk up on her video, because she put me in episode 1, which I didn't agree to that at all. We fell out before your first episode dropped. You should have cut me out everything. I'm the first person on your show, the first person walking up, and I'm the main person you hate. So that was weird.
Yeah.
But she wanted me to wear a Shein shirt. She wanted me to put on, nothing's wrong with Shein, don't get me wrong. For all my Shein girls with the get ready with me's and all of that, ain't nothing wrong with it. But when you order this bulk load of Shein stuff, like, we don't all have to match. I'm not a part of the cast.
Right.
I'm a co-host. I want to be different. I show me in my fashion. I show me in my hair, my makeup. I'm me. Right. I don't have to dress like the other girls. They're all in a competition to win this imaginary money that you have for them. I'm not. So I'm just saying.
The imaginary money is fucking crazy. But no, I get what you mean. Because, like, yeah, as a host and a co-host, you should definitely stand out. Like, y'all got to stand out. They going to think you part of the cast. Like, okay, she one of the baddies. No, you're the co-host and the host. Y'all got to stand out while everybody else dressed differently.
Right. She was the only one with her own color on. So she had white. And she wanted all the judges and all the girls to wear red, real bad shirts.
No.
I'm like, no, for camera time, I want to wear my outfit that I wore here because I put this outfit together for this reason. So that's why I walk on the bus with my own outfit on. And then in the club, she didn't post that part, so I don't got to speak upon it. She didn't post us in the club because we were supposed to host with Mellow Bucks, all the baddies, but we got turned around by Q because she wasn't on the guest list. So everybody had to pay $20 at Monarch because Q said he booked her and he knew nothing of us hosting with her. So she told all 15 baddies plus the 3 judges that we were all getting in with Mellow Bucks, and that was another lie we was told.
What the fuck?
And had to stand in general admission. Luckily, I'm a well-known girl, and my family was in there, so I was standing in the booth. But the rest of them, they left early because it was a group of baddies standing by that front bar in Monarch. Monarch already small. We all got these red shirts on looking crazy. It was too much.
Goodness gracious. That's fucking embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie. I would have left.
Yeah.
I would have left. So how do you feel about the girls that just kind of stay? Like, is okay with this? Do you feel like they just do it for the camera time and the fame that they feel like they're getting? Or, like, what do you feel like with those girls?
I feel like, I don't know how to word it in a nice way because I didn't honestly see no baddies on the show so far.
Oh, shit.
And I feel like these girls she's building them up to think all of this stuff that's not really there. Like, it's just this imaginary plan that she's putting, this imaginary blueprint. So now that she has the top little 5 or 6 ladies that she do have that follows her around every day, go live with her every day and do all of that, she has them under her wing basically. Like, she has them thinking, it's something that it's not. So I think they too deep in at this point. She got them wrapped around their fingers, getting in clubs, all of this.
Yeah.
And they just feel like this is that now.
Like that VIP treatment. That's what they feel like it is.
New girls that's coming, they're getting replaced every other day because they're catching on to the bullshit that goes on and they're not sticking around for it.
Yeah.
If I showed you how many girls have inboxed me after that, like sending more tea that I'm not even around for, they just send me more and more stuff. And I'm like, I ain't that intrigued on that lady life or what she got going on. Like, I don't speak on it because she already got me kicked out of Augies. Like,
I was so finna ask you that question. Like, did you get banned from Augies because of her?
Yeah, she got me banned from Augies because of a live, which I didn't understand how Augies as a club, and you've seen me in Augies multiple times.
Yeah.
I come in and all the stripper girls will let you know. I love tipping my stripper girls. I give everybody their own money. I'm not letting y'all split hundreds. I'm throwing hundreds on you, hundreds on you, hundreds on you. And the stripper girls will say it.
Yeah.
So for Augies to know I do this and kick me out because I went live and voiced my opinion on a person and a smell that's been voiced upon multiple people before me was crazy. I just don't see me going back in Augies.
So basically you got banned because you said she stank.
And everybody else said it, but people still able to go in there. So that was crazy to me.
That's fucking crazy. Because she's talking about something you want to fight her and stuff. And I'm just like.
I've never once told SK that I was going to put my hands on her. I've never once told SK, like, when I see you, I'm going to fight you. I've seen her multiple times. We had a conversation at Union Rooftop, and she went on the microphone and shouted me out after I disagreed with everything she had going on. I literally talked to her and said, the reason I'm not doing the show and stuff no more because I don't agree with how you got these girls acting. Like she could tell 6 girls to team up on one girl and they'll do it because she's telling them like, this is gonna get you camera time. I didn't like that because TT is my friend and you had all these girls against her because she had a problem with one person. I didn't respect that at all. And I'm telling her if they have a problem, as a host, let them fight. You don't have to put bugs in all their ears to team up on one girl.
Yeah, no,
you're not on
the
show. If you still trying to get content out, that's going to get you content because they're fighting and they're doing all of this and that. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, she got on the stage and shouted me out after I just told her I didn't like her and disagree with everything she was doing. She still said, we got Ralasia in this bitch. I'm looking like I know this bitch playing in my face now.
Pretty much.
Like, bitch, this had to have been a joke at that point.
No, That's crazy. That whole experience itself. Because I was definitely gonna ask you because I seen that you said that you're banned and stuff because you want to fight her. But I'm like, I don't think Ralasia wants to fight you. But
That's the picture she painted.
Yeah, I'm like, who knows? Because I don't know the whole situation. But yeah, you aren't the only person that I heard, bad shit about. And I don't want to just all make this about SK, but I just know that was one of the biggest topics because this is like Minnesota Baddies. They're trying to put people on the map. But at the same time, if you're not being a girl's girl or a team player or just actually being, that bitch, then you're not going to make it far. And I tell people, like, the cookie always going to crumble if you know what I'm saying, not being that person or being support. And yeah, it's been a few times I've seen in my own eyes how she stepped on women's toes and stuff, and I just don't appreciate that. So if she sees that, she needs to know that, and she stepped on my toes too, and she know what I'm talking about. So she see this just now. I wasn't very fond of what you did to me.
I just don't think, personally, I don't think there is a cookie to crumble, because if it was, it wouldn't smell the way it did.
Okay.
So we'll leave it at that.
Oh shit. All right, now off to another subject. We gotta discuss this new trending topic with you. I know you can't, discuss too much about it, but we are definitely going to talk about you twerking while you getting shot at. Like, what the hell? Like me, I'd have been running, screaming, I'd have been crying on live. Oh my God, hand shaking. You was over here like, what the fuck? Like,
I think, personally, my adrenaline was just rushing, from me and my friends out there, from my friend, my adrenaline just rushing, and yeah, I just didn't know, like, in the moment. And it's so crazy because I have been shot before, and I know it's really nothing to play with.
Oh my God.
But in the midst of the moment, it was just like, I was just so mad. And that's why I hate when I get to that point, because I really can't take nothing serious. Like, I'm not a person that gets mad, and at the point where I get mad, I black out.
Right.
I get mad, and life is just a joke. Like, and I hate that for me so bad because I can't take nothing serious. Once I get to that point that I was on that live where shots is ringing and my friends is pulling off with their cars and stuff, and I'm dancing and twerking and laughing, I'm real mad. Like,
yeah, you could have fucked
I
shit
feel
up.
invincible at them times. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was really mad.
You are most definitely a supportive friend because, like, after all this crazy shit happened, you went on to say that, hey, this was all made up.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
My friend wanted her man back, so I had to do what was right for her.
No, I get that though. Like, yeah, that's how I could tell you're definitely one of them friends. Like, Ralasia, I need you right now. Where you at? Pull up, quick.
Yeah. I do the dash for my friends.
I know that's right. That's real love right there. Is there anything else you want to go over, or you want to tell people more about you, or any subjects you want to go over?
No, not really. I personally just want to say, the picture a lot of people paint for me as this big, mean, aggressive bully, like, that's not me at all. People who personally knows me know I love people. I'm a sweetheart. Mm-hmm. I really don't bother people unless people bother me. Like, I could see somebody sit in a corner in the club by themselves, and I'll go buy a whole bottle and turn you up. Like, that's just the type of person I am. Like, yeah. I don't like, like, I've been through my own stages in life where, I felt lonely, I felt embarrassed, I felt a lot of stuff, like, myself, so I don't like making other people feel like that. Right. But then again, I'm just not a person for bullshit. Like, if you see me on the internet or I'm wilding or doing something crazy, there's, there's reasons behind my madness. Like, I'm just not a person that wake up and be like, let me act crazy today, I'm just not a person that wake up like that. I'm a person that wake up like, what's today giving, what's on the menu, what we doing, like, that's more so me. Like, I'm a joyous person. Like, every day I wake up, I'm happy.
That's good. You do radiate positive energy too, for sure. What is your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think I'm the average Gemini, though. Like, Geminis have personality disorder. Mm-hmm. I think I just have two personalities, and I think that's where my transition came from. Like, it either gave, like, top tier bad bitch, or it just gave, like, madman, like, crash out. And over the years, it's been real hard, like, controlling both personalities, but I think I'm getting it down to a T now.
Okay, good.
I'm getting it real down to a T. Like, I'm getting it down to a T.
Good. I got a little love-hate thing for Geminis. Like, Geminis as friends, they real cool. Relationship-wise, I'd be like, okay, we're done here. But friendship-wise, Geminis is cool, for sure.
Yeah, I love Gemini.
You love other Geminis, too?
Mm-hmm. I love other Geminis.
What sign you would say is the worst?
A sign that I would say is the worst. I'm gonna have to say a Pisces. Like I had a really bad experience with a Pisces as a boyfriend. I had a really bad experience with a Pisces as a friend. Like they could black out.
Yeah.
They could black out, and like I lie, but I might tell you that I might a little bit down the line. Like I might do a little lie, like I'm pulling up and it take me 20, 30 minutes, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm doing this. Pisces lie and they stand on it. Like they is a different type. Like I'm gonna have to give that to Pisces. Like they crazy. Pisces are crazy.
They are. So before we wrap this thing up, I do want to talk about the dating scene in Minnesota. So how is the dating scene for you?
Dating scene for me, I've never went public with nobody. I don't see it happening in Minnesota at all. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't see it happening in Minnesota. I know once I'm done with this state and I move to the next state, I'm gonna find who I want and settle down with them. But you know, dating up here, like I'm not a trans girl that's attracted to like openly gay males or anything like that. Like I like straight men because at the end of the day, I'm viewed as a woman and I want to be a woman. You know, like I want people to view me as a woman. I want people to know that this is what I like. So I'm not attracted to men that's attracted to men. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
No, it definitely makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
Dating for me be weird because once I am messing around with these type of people, it's like a comfortability thing. Like they're not comfortable with this, I'm not comfortable with that, and so like we find meeting grounds. But yeah, I don't see me coming out with nobody in the state of Minnesota like, oh, we locked in. This is why I date.
Yeah, that's true. The dating scene here is horrible.
No, literally.
Even for, you know what I'm saying, everybody, shit, men, women, whatever the fuck it is. It's horrible out here.
It's bad.
Because me being a pansexual woman, I like what I like. Like, I'll date anything, anybody. But it's hard because they all not shit. Like, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? So
No,
I
that's
definitely
the
understand
crazy
that.
part.
Where do you want to move, though?
After I fully get to where I want to get, because I have surgery coming up soon.
Okay.
But I want more stuff done, like teeth and all of that. Like my actual goal is to be a whole new bitch before my birthday this year, which is May 26th.
Okay.
So I plan on being a whole new bitch by May 26th. And then I plan on having, you know, all my ducks in a row. And I think I'm going to try either Miami or Atlanta. Okay. But my other friend been giving me Cali vibes too. Like I've been talking to her. She live out there. She's another trans girl. So I've been catching the drift of Cali too. A little bit in between. So
okay.
I just got to keep traveling and see where I catch a real feel for.
Okay. But yeah, I never been to Atlanta before. I love Miami. The scenery is nice. The only thing about Miami that kind of got me was a lot of people there don't speak English. A lot of people. When I was down there, I was yes, like even Ubers, we in there, we all look at each other trying to translate stuff. I'm like, damn, this is why I need to learn like more than one language. But thing about Miami, it's a lot of like Caribbean people and, you know, Dominicans, Costa Ricans, all that. So their Spanish is a little different from like Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And Mexicans, like it's different. So yes, that's the only thing that's kind of difficult. I wouldn't even say I don't like it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's diversity, but a lot of people, even restaurants and shit, they don't speak English. So it's kind of hard to maneuver.
That's
in that
crazy.
Yeah. I was like, damn.
I never heard that. That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's the only thing that just kind of, I was like, damn, okay, I'm going to have to learn this language quick. As far as Cali, it's beautiful. It's very expensive, but it's beautiful. I love it there. I wanted to move down there too, for sure. But I don't know, I'm scared of earthquakes.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I got to find somewhere where it's not. I could do a little blizzard or something, but I can't do my ground shaking and I'm falling through the ceiling. I'm scared of all of that now. I could do a quick little blizzard, a rainstorm, you know, all of the tsunami and everything. I can't do all of that and
hurricanes
all the earthquakes.
and shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do, what to think, how to move, nothing. I'll just be on live telling everybody I'm gone. I'm done. Like the tornado finna
and
suck
your
me
ass
up.
Do not take shit serious. So the tornado gonna be in the background. You gonna be over here like
showing my live like
y'all.
That's the last thing. That's the last thing y'all gonna see me on live. Then the tornado spin me up. Like I don't know. That's what I'm really scared of. So that's what I'm saying. I think I gotta travel more to more places and catch a more feel for other places too. Because them places I did name be having some shit that I ain't ready to
some
deal
shit
with.
going on weather-wise. And then nothing. Okay, one thing I do hate about Miami. Okay, so you know our little black ants or whatever. Like they regular ass ants. Their black ants bite.
What?
Yes. Like when I was down there, okay, it was an ant on my foot, and I'm just like, okay, that's just a little ant. Next thing you know, the motherfucker started burning. I know this bitch not bite me. Then my boyfriend at the time, he was like, yeah, our ants bite. Y'all ants, but our ants don't bite. They cool as hell.
Yeah, I can't deal with the insects neither. That's why I ain't thinking of Texas or nothing, because I be seeing people post little geckos and stuff like that. Like, I can't be running out my apartment because it's a lizard up in there. Like
big ass.
I be calling pest control every other day, spending $300, $200 some on pest control. Like, I just don't play with the insects. Like,
I don't. That's one thing I hate about the South. Like them big ass bugs. Y'all be cool with it. No, I can't.
Literally.
Yes. But we gonna wrap this thing up. So all you need to do is just tell people, you know, your social media. How can they reach you? How can they find you? Stuff like that, if you want them to.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Adora_culture_relay. Y'all can find me at Snapchat at Lasia_culture_bands, and y'all can find me on Facebook at Ralasia. Right, they're my 3 platforms that I use.
Before we wrap this up, do you think you could whoop his ass from Trap Right? Malik from Trap Right. Do you think he could whoop his ass?
Do I think I could whoop Malik?
Yeah.
Trap Right? He asked that same question and he got a clear answer. I'm pretty sure that I don't go in no fight where I think I'm gonna lose. So
I know that's right.
to wrap that up, yeah.
I know that's right.
Love him, love the interview, loved him down, but when it comes down to a nice little rumble fumble, I think I'm gonna win that too.
I know that's right. And she said it again. All right, that is it for our episode on Live on Lake Street. You can follow me on Instagram, Lady Shug with 2 I's, LADII.Shug, and that's a wrap.
Period. I like that, y'all.
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it. I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning.
I'm on Lake Street, yo. When you poppin' in Minnesota, you gotta go check it out. Facts, okay? We gonna be on that joint.
Live on motherfucking Lake Street, man. It's different.
I don't know how to say it. Say it. Say it.